All right, Coach. U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings.
Keep playing hard.
Ready! 10 Lobo.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You're not ready.
Blue draw corkers.
10. Kill.
Now.
Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Got it. Set, ready. 18 Gator. Hey, wahoo.
Defense, let's get out the field, defense.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
Squeeze, double.
Hey, Mike 52.
Back to throw. Weeks. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Leo, switch. Check 26.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Let's go, baby.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now Joe Mixon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people, took on great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They have the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. To throw is Bridgewater. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there out of Cook. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Weeks setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming
the
together.
outlaw.
Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 1. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
On the set. Protein spill.
Pick it up. Check 3. Check 3.
On 1st and 10, Weeks. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And that's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Ready? 60
After the
Pittsburgh.
incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Shoot.
Throwing again. Weeks. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
So with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
On the set.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Go. Watch the backer.
Tight dog.
Same on. Check 31.
Hey, watch him.
Mixon with a first down carry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Shut down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We call that a sack.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Bridgewater. He's got his man, Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Bring it up.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here are the
50,
Vikings
plant.
now to start
Check,
their
check,
next
54,
drive.
54.
And that last drive,
Coming this way,
it was
coming this
all
way.
about
We
the
got
ground
Big
game,
difference,
ground
big
and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play. And that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. These two teams all tied after one.
We got 3.
And 30 base. Hey, zoom.
Mike 52.
So don't say nothing.
Mike 52.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd down.
Crunch time,
Weeks.
defense.
And Diggs has it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
All day, baby.
27 yards there, a first down.
Ready up.
52, Mike 52.
Bravo.
I got you, boy.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
No, check that. We're going to Mike 52 right here.
Mike 52.
Hey, Sam on.
Ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. He's checking.
Hit it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Check.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice
Come on,
job
set.
to force the incompletion.
70, Indy.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Haywood.
52, Mike 52.
5.
On first down, Weeks. It's complete to Diggs. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards.
That's the stop. Yeah.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Mike 52. Ricky. Check 43. Kill.
Gone.
Check. Fresno.
Hey, Alpha.
Second and 3. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Ready.
Likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Yo, go. Go.
Second and 5.
I got you, son.
Being chased out left. Now he'll put hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. Another first down with that run.
They run on first down as they get about 3. Second and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Check.
Now it's Mixon running right. He finds an opening past the 40. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, you can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Room here to run. A solid stiff arm. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run it here. This is Mark Walton trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
They don't want it.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
All day. Woo! Let's get it.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
54.
Yeah.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On the ready.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here, don't end up in the end zone, ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion.
He's got a man, complete. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against the defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Shoot.
Back to throw. Weeks. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
52? Watch 52. 52 is the mic.
Big grip.
Looking to throw. Weeks. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, you don't want to see me.
Hard.
Under crunch.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Weeks. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen here. Double completion, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's go, interception,
That
baby,
late
let's
in the
go.
clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
15 line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Here we go,
And with
D.
time
All
quickly
day,
fading
defense.
here in the
Five.
second quarter, not sure how aggressively,
54 is Mike,
offensively they
54 is
want
Mike.
to play this.
Check, check, watch
I
54,
think
watch
we'll
54.
find out just how
Here
much
we go,
they
D.
trust their
Mike
guys
5-4,
in
Mike
this
5-4.
situation if they decide to take a shot.
I'm going to come back to you.
Throwing to
I'm
start
going
the
back to you.
drive. Weeks, complete. It's Johnson. That's good for 28 yards.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This one 54 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
You got it.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. You're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
218, chopper.
Check the backer, check the backer. 30.
Look, squeeze. 5.
Looking to throw on second down. Weeks. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Let's go now.
Now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Back to throw. Weeks. And he finds Cook. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Get ready.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. First and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 52's the mic. Check.
They go.
To throw on second down. Weeks. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
Come on,
money
set.
throw
30
right
base.
there to move the sticks.
Let's go. Let's go.
Check 37.
6'6", bullet high.
Hatchet.
Smooth. Get it.
Rolling on first down. Weeks. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
But it appears that they read man
Go.
defense and went to the
70,
out
Indy.
route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender
Right
towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Go. 90
7th
volt.
play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Ready.
5-2. Mike 5-2.
Watch the pass.
Shoot.
Looking to throw. Weeks. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. That's a heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man in concert.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A good pickup there, 21 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Mike 54.
Let's go, D.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And the pressure gets to him again. Daniil Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken in at the 22. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
Ready?
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got you.
Speed grip.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Yeah, baby.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Flushed out right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I know you feel that.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
64, weak. 5.
Off play action. Weeks. Buying time to his left. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He's coming. We got double up. 25, check 25.
Greystone travel.
Boys, 52. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Check 52.
Running through it, here's Cook. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
15 on it. They can't hang with us. Showing A. Check hot route. Hot. Kill. Squeeze.
Hey, turn it up.
On first down, Mixon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Down. go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends kneeling down with the football.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
You better get ready, quarterback.
Hey, Delta.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Come on. You better bring it.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's put him on the buses.
Get it.
From the gun, Weeks. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Switch.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task. Follow your assignment. Go to the gap you're supposed to cover and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the 21-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Check. Lucky. Jam.
Eddie Weber.
Jam. Sponge.
He's back to throw.
Kill.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Check nickel.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Let's go.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Ready. Nine. You can't block me. You can't block me. Let it go.
They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Hurry. Shut up.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check. Set, hut. Hey, Lobo. Mike 5-5. 3 buzz.
Here's Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now after after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field.
60
Here are the
outlaw.
Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work.
It got his man complete. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 59 yards. Now Cook. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Look at me. Zipper.
Strong right.
Lee Griffin.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Aaron Lynch in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. One last shot now for Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Vikings, the win means they'll finish in double digits at 10-6. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, this loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-12 campaign. And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.